welcome to Tech Talk with Beanie. Today's video is about SpaceX's tower catching a falling rocket. Here's how that's even possible. You're watching a 200-foot rocket booster fall out of the sky, and the plan is not land it. The plan is catch it with two giant mechanical arms attached to a tower, like a forklift for a skyscraper that is still kind of trying to be a bomb. And yes, this is real. SpaceX did it, and the fact that it worked on purpose is absurd. Today I'll show you exactly how SpaceX's rocket catching system works, the hardware, the guidance, the timing, and why this is the most high-stakes game of don't drop it ever played. But what is the tower actually catching? Quick vocabulary, so we don't accidentally catch the wrong thing. The booster is the first stage. SpaceX calls it Super Heavy. It's the giant cylinder with a cluster of engines at the bottom. The upper stage, often called Starship in casual conversation, continues toward space. The catch system is built to grab the returning booster near the end of its descent, right above the ground, right next to the tower. Now let's meet Mechazilla, the tower, the carriage, and the chopsticks. We've already talked about the hardware, but imagine a launch tower that's also a robotic lifting machine. First is the launch and integration tower. This is the tall structure next to the launch mount. It's not just there to look cool in photos, it's a structural spine designed to support moving machinery. Second is the carriage, the moving platform. The arms don't live at one height. They ride on a big moving platform called a carriage that travels up and down the tower like an industrial elevator. This vertical movement is powered by a winch and cable system. Cables run over pulleys near the top of the tower and down to the powerful winches. That's how the whole arm assembly can climb or descend. The third are the chopsticks, or the catching arms. These are the two giant arms that extend from the carriage. They're used for two jobs. One is lifting and stacking vehicles, and two is catching the actual booster. So yeah, this is one of the few machines on Earth that can both build the rocket and catch the rocket like it's a routine Tuesday. But why catch the booster at all? Why not landing legs? Because landing legs are heavy, and rockets are like airplanes. Every extra pound is a personal insult. Legs add extra structural mass, deployment mechanisms, more failure points, and more refurbishment work after each landing. So SpaceX flips the logic. Instead of putting complex landing hardware on the rocket, they build complex hardware on the ground. If the booster can return to the tower and be caught, the rocket can be lighter, the design can be simpler, and you can potentially speed up reuse by putting the booster right back where it needs to be. Okay, but how do you actually catch a smooth metal cylinder? You don't just grab the whole booster like a bear hug. The booster is designed with dedicated load points, basically engineered grab points, near the upper portion of the booster around the grid fin region. So the arms don't need to clamp the body. They support the booster through strong, purpose-built hardpoints where the loads transfer cleanly into the tower. How does a falling booster line itself up with the tower? This is a real-time control problem with multiple layers. After stage separation, the booster follows the return trajectory back toward the launch site. That involves engine burns that steer it back to the right region. And second, we have to steer through the atmosphere. During descent, the booster uses grid fins, those big waffle-looking control surfaces, to steer. Grid fins let it correct lateral drift, adjust its path, and keep it aligned as the atmosphere gets thicker. And third, we have to slow down at the end, the landing burn. Near the end, the booster lights a subset of engines to reduce speed and control its final approach. This is the same general idea as a landing burn, except instead of landing on legs, it's setting up to be caught. And fourth, we had the last meters, which is threading the needle. In the final seconds, the booster must align laterally with the tower, control vertical speed precisely, keep its attitude stable, no big tilts, no wobble, and arrive within a narrow capture corridor. This is where the software has to be calm, cool, and terrifyingly accurate. Now the tower isn't just passive, it actually moves to meet the booster. Here's the twist. It's not only the booster doing the work. The chopsticks can move up and down via the carriage and down and out for alignment. So the tower can position the arms at the exact height where the booster's catch points will arrive and make last-moment adjustments. Think of it like catching a baseball, but instead of moving your hand, you move crane arms the size of a building, and the baseball is a rocket booster, and it's still partially full of propellant, and is trying very hard not to become a lawn dart. No pressure. Here's why Elon Musk talks about it like it's the future. The catch system is a statement. Rapid reuse at scale. If you can catch the booster at the tower, you could potentially remove heavy landing legs, put the booster exactly where it needs to be, and speed up the loop of launch, return, recovery, restack, and launch again. If that doesn't earn a subscribe, I don't know what else does. check out my socials at Kroko Krasinski. Thanks so much. It's the giant cylinder with a cluster. It's a giant... Why do I keep saying gigantic? My makeup artist did that. You'll be like refusing to work with me. And the plan is not landed. Oh, I need to do that. Oh, excuse me. Trying to not burp during this. Okay. I just make a big burp. How should I say this? Mechazilla. Blah, 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 blah. My accent's weird because I'm from Georgia. How to buff? Do legs? Legs add extra structural. That's so funny. But why catch a booster? The arms can adjust inward and outward using heavy-duty actuators. Okay. Flips. It was good. That's the dream. Rapid reuse without bolting a bunch of landing gear onto a flying fuel tank. What to the grabs? I'm getting tired. Ugh. Okay, but how do you actually catch a smooth metal cylinder? Grid fin region. Around the grid fin region. During descent, the booster grid fins let it. Think of it like catching a baseball. Here's a choreography. Oh, I don't want to do that again, but I have to. Third, as the boosters. I'm getting so tired. Okay. Third, as the boosters. The tower has to deal with dynamic loads, not just static weight, sway, and oscillation because the booster is tall and flexible. Wind and gusts, and tiny timing errors where milliseconds matter. Oh, let me get through this, Jesus Christ, please. I'm reading ahead while I'm speaking. That's what's getting me. It sounds entitled though. It's subscribe to me or else. Okay, let me get. This is gonna be so bad right here. That was very painful.